Hey there, welcome to my channel. This is the Maono AU-MH601, which is a pair of studio headphones or monitor headphones. In short, they're over-the-ear styled. These are currently rated 5 stars on Amazon and are priced within the more affordable / budget realm for this style of headset because they're only $42.99, and as of the upload date of this video, there's a 10% off coupon. So these sort of headphones aren't the typical gaming headsets that I feature on my channel, but I record a lot of videos and do a great deal of voiceover work, so I needed something more for video editing. So I decided to pick these up, and this headset has surpassed my expectations. And for my initial testing, they sound wonderful to the point where I'm actually just going to use these for listening to music because they sound great for listening to music. I might actually open up my side gig of being a DJ once again because these are exactly the kind of headphones that I needed back when I DJed regularly, because you can hear everything clearly, and when needed, the headset has active noise cancelling, so you can definitely focus on the music or whatever you're listening to. So before I go any further, to disappoint a bunch of people watching, there isn't a microphone on this headset, and to be blunt, these aren't the type of headphones that should even have a mic, so it's solely for audiophiles or people who just need to hear everything that they're listening to. And at first glance, I love the coiled cable. It feels really premium in the hands, and it seems like they have a long lifespan, even with daily attaching and detaching from the headphones or whatever audio source. So lesson learned, the adapters for the 3.5mm to 6.35mm tips are screwed, so don't pull that or else you'll damage the cord. The cord extends up to 9.8 feet long, so it can accommodate many setups. So if you have your mixer across your desk, or you don't have an available headphone jack on the front of your PC, this should reach that very easily. So let's move on to the actual headset or headphones itself. It actually has a very nice build from what I feel, and I applaud that it has a foldable design, so it's really compact and can be stored really easily. So I really enjoy the simplistic design with some logos here and there. Fortunately, the Maono logo isn't obnoxious and actually looks pretty decent for being a small company, because I've seen some loud logos from really small companies kind of just to be seen or heard. But as you can tell, the ear cups have a great deal of padding, so much padding they feel really soft, so I can imagine wearing these for long recording sessions without much irritation. And as you can see, the ear cups swivel up to 90 degrees. Many headsets usually leave that to one side of the ear cups, but I appreciate that both can swivel out, and it seems like there's a hinge or spring inside, so it adjusts back to its normal position on its own. And in addition to swiveling, the cups actually fold outward as well too, so if you want to one ear it while DJing, that's a possibility. And when they fold out, they kind of just stay in place, so they don't do that automatic adjusting, and you can actually have it in the desired position that you want the whole entire time. So I really appreciate those little touches. And as you can see, there's actually 2 ports. That's a 3.5mm port, and there's a 6.35mm port. So the bigger port is the actual main line in, so that's for your audio, and then that little one is actually for sharing. So if you want to share what you're listening to with a friend, it's kind of a built-in headphone splitter right in your headset, so that's cool. So here's a better look at that spring swivel, which makes it go back from 90 degrees to normal on its own, and it's pretty well built, and I like this touch. They actually put the left and right indicators on the top of the headset. And if you're like me, I always put my headsets on incorrectly or the wrong way, and that's going to help me a great deal. And there it is folding. And here's a big old white Maono logo right there, which is on the top, so it's not that obnoxious or that intrusive. It's just there, so, you know, get their name out there. Maono. The actual padding on the headband itself, there isn't much compared to the ear cups, but there is that breathable mesh fabric, so if you have a very sweaty head, at least your headphones or headset won't get as sweaty as you. So I'm gonna move on from this overhead position to kind of show how it fits and how everything sounds. So we're gonna go on to testing, and I'll see you guys in a second. So I forgot to show this off earlier, but here's the adjustable headband. You can actually see the measurements on how huge your head is. This feels like a really good headset. There's a nice weight to it. It's not too light and it's not too heavy, so this will be really comfortable for long recording sessions, or if you just listen to music for a long time. I really like how you can see where the left side and right side is, but if you're blind like me and you can't even see it, port for the bigger end is the left side, the 3.5mm side, which is used for sharing, so it's kind of like a built-in headphone splitter. That side is the right side, or right ear side. Whether you like to record or do voiceovers with a hat on, or without a hat on. These are very comfortable both ways. Sometimes when I wear a headset with a hat on, it gets very tight and a little painful, but these Maono headphones have a good amount of give, so it's not too tight around the head and it feels good with the hat on. So if you're just out and about listening to music while you're walking or jogging or even at the mall, wherever you're at, these actually look like decent headphones and they don't look too silly like you're wearing a gaming headset out in public. I've seen some people do that, and you know, gaming headsets sound amazing, but having a protruding microphone just kind of in your way while you're listening to music while you're at Best Buy or wherever you are looks a little silly to me, but whatever floats your boat, I'm not judging because I do weird things too. But anyway, so I don't really wear a hat when I record or when I do voiceovers, and I'm sorry, my hair is a mess. So sorry. Without a hat on, these are very comfortable, and I mentioned earlier that these aren't too heavy and these aren't too light. So my voiceover sessions when I edit videos can go for hours. So having these on, you know, I'm gonna have to take it off once in a while because my ears get very hot. I'm one of those people with a really hot body temperature no matter what month, what day, what season it is. So I'm going to take these off from time to time. But overall, they feel really comfortable, and I have really tiny ears, so they're going to cover my whole entire ear really easily. I usually don't record from my iPhone with the Yeti. I use a lavalier still, but I'm trying to transition. Anyway, overall, these headphones don't look too bad. They're actually really nice looking. And one thing that I forgot to mention earlier is I love how these are angled. So if I want to plug this in to my Yeti microphone, this angle is going to help because so where the USB cable is located on this microphone and where the headset port is, it's kind of close to each other. So having this angle is going to be very helpful. Let's do a little sound test and I'll tell you how it sounds from there. But first off, so I'm just going to pop that in, and this is what it's going to look like with a cord dangling down. And still doesn't look too bad. Still doesn't look bad at all. So I'm just going to plug this into my computer. I probably said this multiple times, but I really like how this is on a screw. My first instinct was to pull, so don't do that if you get these. And I'm just going to listen to a random YouTube audio track. And let me get my screen recorder on. So I'm just going to play a generic YouTube audio library song. This one's called Summer in New York. So if you ever wondered what this was when you hear it in my other videos, that's what it's called. It's at 20%. Pressing play right now. Man, groove music sucks. Oh, this is only at 20%. Wow. It's super loud already at 20%. And if I'm talking louder, I'm sorry, but I'm going to brave it and I'm going to put it up to 30 just to see. So at 30%, it's hitting that noise cancellation mark, and I really can't hear anything around me right now. And you can probably hear the headset or the headphones that I'm listening to through the microphone, and that's crazy. Oh man. So I'm sorry if I started talking loud for a second, but this is at 30, and I'm actually, ooh, you see my sweat, gross. It's hot. What I like about this headset is that it swivels and it kind of just retracts back automatically. So there's like a little spring in there. Anyway, so this is what the left side sounds like, and I'm just gonna put that on the mic. So it's at 50%. I don't want to damage anything, so I'm just going to leave it at 70. And then this is what it sounds like together. So just imagine your head being... So imagine this being your head. I'm just going to start right there. These sound freaking amazing. Mute that. These sound amazing, especially within the budget price range that this is in, sub $50. These might be the best sounding headphones that I own. But mind you, this isn't a gaming headset, so there's no built-in microphone. But for the audiophile in your life, for people who love music, you can hear everything clearly and vividly. You can hear the bass, you can hear the treble, you can hear all of the midtones, like that person going, ah, and that song over and over again. That was clear. It sounded nice. Sorry if that hurt your ears. These don't look too bad for being monitor studio headphones. They're really simple and subtle. So whatever you want to use it for, I give it my thumbs up. And now I'll just use these as my daily monitors for all of my YouTube videos as I wipe my glistening forehead from this sweat. With that said, for anybody interested or needing a new pair of headphones, I'll drop a link down below. And thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. And if this video entertained you in any way, please make sure to check out these other videos. They've probably all popped up all around my face by now. And if you really enjoyed spending time with me today, consider subscribing to be the first to know when I upload something new or even go live on a stream. With that said though, I'll see you all soon. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe out there. Bye.